Tiger New Year. So the tiger in the Panthera genus, which means it's like a panther, is most recognizable for its dark vertical stripes on orange fur with a white underside. It is the largest living cat species, an apex predator, and it primarily preys on ungulates, such as deer and wild boar. It is territorial and generally a solitary but social predator. Solitary but social. Okay, I mean, I feel like I can relate to that. I feel like I keep to myself most of the time, but you throw me in a group of people and I can be very, very social. So, requiring large habitat, blah, 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 blah. It's a mammal. It's an animal. It's a carnivore. It's cool. Okay. Which, I think is it a water tiger? Let's check. Let's see. Water tiger. Okay. Lunar New Year. Okay, water. It's a water tiger! I'm a water goat, so I'm cool with that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Sorry, tripod. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. Period. I know what to talk about. Why I had this, like, about it being a water tiger, Lunar New Year, and there's also a new moon on the Lunar New Year, has just a smidge of things to do with the divine feminine energy that we are gearing towards being controlled by. And by controlled by, I mean, like, right now we're trapped in this, like, false divine masculine, egotistical, manipulative, negative world. For the most part, I mean, you know, we're shifting towards more positivity. The divine feminine is being under control of the soul and intuition, spirituality, emotion, all that stuff. So that control of the divine feminine lunar energy, helping us all connect to our souls and helping us really get to the true golden age, get to the higher dimensions. And that fact that we are part of the water tiger, like this water tiger year is starting. The water is so tied to the moon. And tigers are tied to the solar plexus. I did do a video talking about lions' connection to the solar plexus, so check that out if you want. But tigers are very much tied to the solar plexus and the throat chakra, communication. I believe they symbolize, like, communication, ambition, and a few other things. So they're and power, just very, very powerful. You know, you want to call on them to help you reclaim your power. So that's just, we're reclaiming our power now. We're stepping into our power and communicating our truth and really shifting away from the materialistic world to the soul world, remembering that we have a soul, and even when our physical body withers away, our soul will still be there. And the only thing that's going to matter when you die is if you completed your mission, if you developed, if you hit those marks that you needed to hit, if you helped people, if you hurt people. That's what's going to matter when your soul transcends from the physical form. That's what's going to matter. Not all these gadgets and stuff that tigers symbolize, which is the fiery nature. Fire, sun, solar energy. So tigers are tied to solar energy, but this tiger is a water tiger, which is also tied to lunar energy, meaning the harmonious balance of the divine masculine, the true divine masculine, and the true divine feminine of creation and spirituality and intuition, just blending in perfect harmony and balance in 1 year. Does it get better than that? And not only that, but cats in general, after their time in Atlantis, became cleansers of the polarity. So what they do is they cleanse the physical manifestations of negativity. And we, in 2020, just 2020 period, we were living in the year of a physical manifestation of negativity. And right after, the symbol of stubbornness. Now we have that perfect balance of a cat, which clears all the physical manifestations of negativity, and a lot of things that have been a manipulation, a fear manipulation will start to fall apart. And a lot of the things that were out of stubbornness slowly drift away, wash away. There's perfect polarity in this new lunar year. And what I personally think, like, yes, the calendar sun new year is significant in some aspects. The lunar new year is the true start of something new, because right now when I'm recording this, we're still in the year of the ox. Okay, we haven't left. So the shift in energy happens when the water tiger takes control. And we want the water tiger in control, because the water tiger is going to help us connect to emotion, help us connect to our souls, help us connect to the divine feminine, and it's going to help us connect to the solar energy, our solar plexus, and our sacral, and our throat chakra. It's going to help us communicate. It's going to help us reclaim our power, reclaim our strength. That's what it's going to help us do. Isn't that beautiful? It's perfect. It's the perfect animal to come in 2022, to come in the alignment of February, where we have 2 Like, that's right there. Like, that happens only once every 100 years. The 22. Like, that's rare. February's energy. And I'll have a video out for that sometime this month of connecting to the lunar energy, but also connecting to the cosmic heart, connecting to the divine love, connecting to all of those energies, because there is that energy of February. This is very strange, and I realize that not all people have this, and I'm starting to realize that it may just be because of my soul, but I see auras of months. It's weird. My brain, how I see time work in calendar, I see it in a calendar format. So if I'm thinking of things, I'll see an actual calendar. And I was like the walking calendar, and even as hard as I may try to forget someone's birthday or to forget a date that may have caused me harm, I still remember it. And I can pinpoint all of it, and I can list like the birthdays of everybody who was like in my inner circle, their zodiac sign, probably their Chinese zodiac sign too, and like days of weeks. That's just how my brain works. And I know my brother used to make fun of me for it. He still does, but that's just how it works. And I see auras, and the aura that I see for February is the exact same color shade that I see when I connect to my guide of the cosmic heart and when I connect to the cosmic heart. It's a deep pink, like a deeper pink than this, but there are green hues, and they're very, very light green hues. And it's very interesting because it's the same aura that I see when I connect to the cosmic heart, but it's also a similar aura that you would see when connecting to divine love, and also a similar aura that I see when I connect to my guardian angel, who comes from love. So that's what I see, and that's why I feel like that is also going to be playing a role into February. The aura for January is always very it's like a frosty blue color. And when I see that color, I see it as like purifying, so clearing. That's why I don't think that the calendar new year really is a new year, because that January is where you clear everything you want to let go of, and you're changing your habits, you're doing new things, and you're trying to be different than you were in December. You're really preparing yourself for the new year. You're purifying your life, you're clearing and cleansing it. And then we shift to March, which I see it as the same color aura as abundance. It's like a greenish teal. Like there's green, but there's also like some teal in there. And also like specks of red, which is what I see when I connect to the cosmic abundance energy, but like specifically the cosmic abundance elves. They do have the aura of just their elemental group, which is a red, but they also have the aura of the cosmic heart, which is like a bluish green with specks of red that's like a different shade of red. And so I see like double when I connect to them. And when I see March, I see the cosmic abundance energy. So that's just a little snippet into how I see things. And that's how I know that February is going to be very significant when the animal is tied to communication, but it is also tied to emotion. And I see February as a time where we can start to heal more. We're healing and releasing the past in this January, and we've done that. I've been doing that. We've had Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde and Uranus direct and a lot of things going on in January. January has been pretty hectic. Actually, the energy was like so hectic. I actually had things like postponed that I was supposed to during the start of Uranus direct and during the start of retrograde for Mercury and the start of Uranus direct. I was supposed to be out of town, and that got postponed. And thank God that it did, because I did not expect that like big gush of things coming my way. So definitely has a huge significance. And I really want to touch on, well, actually a few final things, is chakras, color frequency, all the deep metaphysical things that the tiger can help with. 1, color frequency. Their color is very associated with the solar plexus and the sacral. So when you're looking at the color of a tiger, not only are they tied to the solar plexus and the sacral, that chakra in between the solar plexus and the sacral, that tiny itty bitty one, they are also tied to the polarity. They have that white underbelly, and the white underbelly is the color frequency of white, which is, and I will post the direct channeling where I do connect to the color frequency elementals a little bit, really the cosmic elder, that'll be uploaded soon, so stay in the know for that. But the white is purifying, bringing in positivity, clearing, and it's a very positive color to have. And then they also have the black, which absorbs and repels negativity, self-cleansing, and white, the color white, cleanses, and black absorbs negativity, and it repels, it keeps you safe, but it needs to be cleansed to keep doing its job. The tigers have that. Also, zebras have that. Zebras are 100% that. And the white tiger that doesn't even have the orange is 100% that. When you add the orange into the picture, let me go grab an orange stone so I can talk about this metaphor more. Yes, that did not take me that long. So, then we have the orange, which this is carnelian, added into the picture. That. A tiger in crystal form. But the color frequency is there. Orange is also more than just the sacral chakra. It helps with creation, creativity. It is a color layer of the divine masculine solar energy. So, again, connects you to those. But also the tiger has this beautiful roar that is different than a lion. And that is why when I was doing the video talking about the lion's connection to the solar plexus, I just talked about the lion. That is because the lion and the tiger roar differently. They make different noises. And this has to do with the different ways of going about communicating. So when you look deeper into a tiger in and of itself, let's look up, I'm going to leave my computer doing what it's doing, and let's look it up. Let's see. Let's see the difference between the two of them, the scientific differences, and see if that will help us in identifying how the tiger can help you as a difference to the lion, and how the water aspect will help the entire collective. See, lion versus tiger. Now, I am not going to talk about that liger hybrid genetic mess thing that happened, or any of the hybrids that scientists put together. The only thing I'm going to say about that is that if you do want to know more about what caused the fall of Atlantis, it was experimentation. We're still doing experimentation, and experimentation will be the test to show if we are ready to go back to Atlantis. So I know that I talk about that in another video, I think in the direct channeling that came up. I know it's in my book. It's 100% in my book, so stay tuned for that. Let's get a roar comparison. Let's see. Just like actually, that's a lion. That's a tiger. Okay. Now, where is the lion? Okay, here we go. You can hear the difference. You can hear the difference. If I hear this back and you guys couldn't hear it, I'll like plug in the clip for you to see. So what is the difference? So according to ScienceDaily.com, the difference is the new study finding that lions and tigers can roar loudly and deeply because their vocal cords. That does not help. It's different. There's more of a purring. I feel like the best way to describe it in tigers. So there's a, yeah, right here it says lion roars vibrate at 440 to 200 hertz, while a tiger roar is between 83 and 246 hertz. And you know what I'm going to do? Hertz, in translation to sound bowls, have an influence on us. So this is fun. Let's pull it up. So they are just below the hertz for releasing fear. Just below the hertz for releasing fear. So both of their roars are close. The closest one would have to be the tiger. The tiger is closer to releasing fear. Well, right now, fear is very, very, very much, oh my gosh, I'm going to say a million varies, because fear is what the negative polarity is using to manipulate us. And the fact that the frequency of the roaring of a tiger is closer than a lion to releasing fear proves that a tiger is closer to the sacral chakra, because when you are feeling fearful, it goes to the sacral chakra. That's where a lot of your cords of attachment are. So the lion helps you gain your power, but the tiger helps you release fear. And with water, it helps you heal the emotional ley lines and chemical reaction that happens as a result of living in fear. And that new year is, this new lunar new year is going to make a difference in fear, the collective fear. Collective fear. As a collective, you cannot tell me that people aren't being afraid. And you cannot tell me that the mass media does not promote fear. Because it does. And I know for a fact that it is so important for me to this month, the month of February, talk about how media does that. Because it's so there right in your face. So connect to that group soul. I'm going to give you an affirmation. Ooh, I haven't done this in a really long time. I did the Animal Healers series. I recorded most of them in November and uploaded them in December. I mean, like, way before the calendar new year. So I haven't given an animal affirmation, and I really love doing the Animal Healer series. So I'm gonna give you some affirmations to connect to the group soul. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. To make my life and your lives easier, I'm just gonna type them out and show them at the end of the video so that you have them, so that you can screenshot them and take them with you. And also so that I can just wrap up the video right here, because the affirmations will be the concluding thoughts in reality. I did want to... Okay. See, I was thinking about something. You can use these stones to also connect to the tiger energy. Tourmaline, selenite, carnelian. Also, you can use onyx. You can use clear quartz. I'm trying to think if I have any down here. You can use salt rock lamps. I'm not seeing any other ones. Any orange stone, citrine probably as well. I can't think of any other stones. I know that yellow jasper you can use to connect to the lions, and you can also use them to connect to most panthers, including cheetahs, including jaguars, jasper, yellow jasper, 100%, for all panthers and the lions, and pretty much every single big cat, except the black panther and the tiger. Those ones would be carnelian for tiger and onyx for the black panther. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this moment in the golden sunshine. The affirmations will play for you in a second, but light and love from the Golden Lightworker, and I will see you in the next golden moment.